Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I came across a health and fitness story in my news feed today that I felt that I needed to speak out against because this is one of the worst pieces of quackery I have ever read in my life coming from an actual health professional. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. All right, this came through MSN. And it's titled, "This is Why You Should Never Drink Water Before Bed." And it's by an author named Julia Chadsky. And honestly, I honestly think people need to call out this registered dietitian because they talk a lot about hydration and the importance of it. And then they quote a registered dietitian named Erin Polinsky Wade. And she says, here's I'm going to read directly from the story. "It was completely intentional that drinking water wasn't placed in our list of 30 things to do before bed to lose weight." Wait, you have something titled 30 things to do before bed to lose weight? They better be get on your bike and do a little cardio. I hope that's like the only 30 thing. How about not eat a bunch of cake before bed? That helps. Absurdity. 30 things to do. There's no 30 things a person needs to do any time of day to lose weight. That is insanity, and I'm frightened that an actual registered dietitian is saying this. Someone who actually had to go sit in an obesity ward. It's beyond absurd. And she also put, if drinking too much before bed, you may find yourself waking up multiple times in the middle of the night to urinate. And just like water, sleep is known to be a key factor in obtaining your weight loss goals. The recommended 6 to 8 hours really makes a difference in our lives. As a matter of fact, the Sleep Research Society figures out that those who sleep too little, 5 to 6 hours, and those who sleep too much, 9 to 10 hours, were prone to having an increased risk of weight gain and even worse, fat gain. Polinsky Wade offers a simple solution. Cut back on our favorite zero-calorie beverages roughly 3 hours before you plan on hitting the sheets. Within this time frame, your body will be able to process and it will use the restroom before it interrupts your beauty sleep. This is just batshit insane. Okay, what I want to say to this registered dietitian, Miss Erin here, when you did your RD and you had to go spend time in the obesity ward, the obesity clinic, as part of your, what do they call it, internship? Because you have to do an internship to become a registered dietitian. How many people were in the obesity ward because they drank water before bed? You mean to tell me that you met people who their water drinking before bed caused them to be 50 or 100 or 200 pounds overweight? Are you insane? People wonder why we have an obesity problem in this country. How about the fact that we have even health professionals, so-called health professionals, who are giving conflicting, confusing, and stupid advice? How about we blame that for the problem? People who struggle to lose weight, really? I've got a twofold solution to you. This is all that it takes for an obese person to lose weight. Number one, avoid hyperpalatable, calorically dense foods. Okay? I'll repeat that. Avoid calorically dense, hyperpalatable foods. In other words, obesity and fat loss both are caused purely by energy in, energy out. This isn't subject to debate anymore in science. The science is settled on this. We've got enough meta-analysis, enough studies in the obesity world. This is understood. All right? It's understood. I'm not saying sleep isn't important for energy out, but that is the only place it plays a role. Okay, so how do most people overeat? Why do most people overeat? Aside from certain other issues they have with biological or genetic issues cause them to overeat more, people don't get fat because of hormones. They don't get fat because of slow metabolism. They get fat because of energy intake primarily. All right? And most people overeat because they eat hyperpalatable, calorically dense foods. If you eat foods that have a lot of calories per food volume that are very, very easy to overeat because they taste good or they have flavor enhancers or whatever else in them, you're going to eat more calories. You're going to eat more calories. All right, so the first solution is to address the energy in issue. The other issue, energy out, exercise more. That's right. Basically, you need to eat less and move more. This is a time-proven method of fat loss over and over and over. And yes, I know it's not that simple, but it can be that simple if you look at what you're eating. Look at what you're eating. People sit around worrying about the wrong things for fat loss. They worry about the wrong things by an enormous margin. Hold on, I got something missing here. There it is. Don't eat foods that are loaded with high calories per volume, and don't eat foods that are easy to overeat. That's very simple. You know what? If you eat too many chips because you find it really overeat, you can't eat just one, toss them. Get rid of them. There's your problem. How about drinking liquid calories, a bunch of soda? A lot of foods that stimulate appetite. Soda stimulates appetite. It's loaded full of high amounts of calories from sugar. It has almost no satiety, and they add salt to it to make you thirstier, therefore you're going to drink more of it. Okay? It's got ways to increase appetite. It's got appetite stimulation in it. Alright, if you drink too many sodas every day, that's why you're fat. Toss the sodas. Get rid of them. Alright, this isn't that difficult. You maybe eat too much cake, too much pizza. You eat too many high calorically dense foods that taste really, really good. If you're eating foods like that every day, that's the reason you're fat. Not because you're drinking water before bed. Now, the energy out, exercise more. When I mean exercise more, we'll do more than what you're doing now. Get into some resistance training. You know what, even if it's just body weight stuff at first. Do body weight squats, hold on to a chair if that's all you can do if you're fat. Learn to do some push-ups. You don't even have to go to weights for a while. Resistance training preserves muscle mass, increases metabolism. Cardio, even low-intensity cardio, getting up and walking for 30 minutes every day around the block. All right, that burns calories. So increasing metabolism, burning calories. That's the other end of the equation. That's it. That's all you have to do. And nonsense like this, that, well, you know, you might be struggling to lose weight because you're drinking water before bed. You know what? I can assure you there's not a single fat person in the entire world who's fat because they drink too much water or because they drink water before bed. The fact that you've got a registered dietitian saying this, probably one who, again, might be selling a book, complete con artistry. Complete con artistry. This shouldn't even be a topic. The fact that they discuss this on mainstream media, that this is even a topic, that we aren't talking about hyper-palatable foods, we aren't talking about people being sedentary. No, we're talking about drinking water could be the cause of your obesity. Are you serious? You know what? Water has satiety. Water fills you up. Water has no calories. Staying well hydrated can speed up your metabolism. I can again assure you no person anywhere in this world is struggling to lose weight because they drink too much water. And it's sure as hell not because they're getting up and peeing in the middle of the night. What a quack. Now, if you're not getting enough sleep, it's not because you get up to pee. Most people who get up to pee in the middle of the night, I pee a couple times a night because I drink a lot of water. I drink water before bed. You're back to sleep in 30 seconds. All right, you get up, pee, you fall back in your bed, you go back to sleep immediately. It probably doesn't even meaningfully disrupt REM cycles if you're not getting up checking your phone. The only concern with not enough sleep, the reason people who don't get enough sleep might struggle with obesity, because they're tired. They don't move as much. They burn less calories. They're going to exercise less. They're going to be less likely to exercise due to sleep deprivation. That's it. That's it. That's the only reason. Again, I know I pick on the fitness industry here, but occasionally I need to pick on nonsense like this because, I mean, again, people who are struggling to lose weight go to stories like this, read things like this, might even go to a registered dietitian like this because they want to lose weight, they don't know how. And they read some nonsense like, oh yeah, part of the problem, because you're drinking water before bed, that's making it harder for you to lose weight. Are you serious? Are you serious? No, it's because they're drinking soda and eating chips and fried food and they're sitting on their fat asses and not exercising. Okay, that's why people are obese. And any dietitian who's telling you otherwise and isn't telling you, no, you need to eat less garbage, eat less really hyper-palatable foods that you overeat easy. Let's make a list of your foods that are your trigger foods that you eat too much of. And let's cut those out of your diet for the next 6 months and see if that helps. Let's make a list of what you eat every day. Aha, here we go. It looks like you eat way too many potato chips. Looks like you drink way too much soda. Why don't we cut both of those out of your diet, along with any of the ho-hos? No more double bacon cheeseburgers. No more soda. No more French fries. You're going to have to eat a chicken sandwich with a salad. And you try doing that for the next 6 months. and walk for 30 minutes every day. Join a gym. Start doing some resistance training up a couple times a week. Start walking 30 minutes every day. Eat a chicken sandwich and a salad instead of a double bacon cheeseburger and french fries. Drink water instead of a soda. And all of a sudden, you will magically no longer be obese. This isn't difficult, people. And it's sure as hell not caused by drinking too much water. The sheer insanity of it. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.